Welcome to a Turf and Touchdowns special, our first ever Monday Night Football standalone preview on that side of things. We've ditched horse racing for the week. We're focusing on Monday Night Football. If you enjoy this, let us know. There could be plenty more in the future. But by this point, hopefully we've absolutely crushed it on Thursday night. Hopefully we've crushed it on Sunday. And we're going to crush it again on Monday. This is your place for winners on the Turf and Touchdowns podcast. Luke Elder alongside Tom Collins. We are filming on the same day. That's just why we haven't changed clothes, Tom.
I was literally about to say that. Yeah, we are still in the Florida kind of attire for no particular reason, really, apart from the fact it's American football based. But yeah, it's the same day, directly after the Sunday podcast we'll film on this. Obviously, prices are up right now with all firms, but especially with SBK.
Absolutely. Our good friends over at SBK. But let's say this one thing. This might be a Florida hoodie. I don't know what lunatic is wearing a hoodie in Florida.
Yeah,
honestly. Like, you see some people over there wear a hoodie. And it's just, what are you doing? It's just like a walking sauna. But SBK would never wear a hoodie in Florida. That is one thing I can assure. And also, SBK, good guys. They are offering to new customers, if you haven't downloaded the app already, go do that. But they're offering to new customers £40 in free bets when you sign up and bet £10. What are you waiting for on SBK at the weekend as well? Just as a little tidbit for looking forward to Sunday. They offer a 25% boost to all accumulators on that side of things. Head over to SBK. Max stakes, T's and C's apply. Please gamble responsibly. Still not got those mints from them.
No, we're going to. We're going to next week. I'm going to make it happen. There is a link in the description to sign up to SBK if you want to, guys. Please do it. It helps us out, and it also helps you out because you get those offers. You can play your American football selections on there and horse racing as well and take all the best prices.
Absolutely. But let's focus on football. We have got the Monday night game between the Baltimore Ravens and the Los Angeles Chargers. The Los Angeles Chargers, they've been a bit of a surprise team so far this year. They were the team before the season. Everyone was going, well, they're going to win games. I'm not sure how, but they're going to win games. And to be fair to them, they've been doing it. But we've got the Harbaugh Bowl coming up now.
Yes, I'm glad you mentioned it. That is the whole reason this is on Monday night. The Ravens v Chargers, Jim v John Harbaugh is going to be a great battle of wits between the two head coaches. Two of the most respected head coaches in the American football sphere, really, whether that be college or the NFL. It's going to be tense. There's going to be a lot on the line, especially if they go home and have that family meal after. I expect it to be a bit of a defensive scrap because both of these coaches tend to veer on the side of defense. The Chargers, as you say, have been overachievers this year. If you were subscribers or watchers of our podcast right at the start when we launched Turf and Touchdowns at the start of this season of the NFL, you'll know that we did anti-post bets. Generally, we have been very, very good to this point. They all look good, apart from one from myself, which was the Chargers to not make the playoffs. It looks like they're going to make the playoffs. I didn't like them at all coming into the year. They've been a lot better than I thought they would be, and that's, fair enough. I can't really argue it. What I will say is, they tend to have a lot of broken defensive coverages against their offense. I don't know whether that's due to their own scheme or whether the defense is just coincidentally allowing Quentin Johnson the whole space of the stadium to catch deep plays, but they've tend to have a bit of luck. They won't get that against the Baltimore Ravens this week. Ravens currently 3-point favourites, I believe. It's going to be a close game, a tense one, but I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, they are 3-point favourites at the moment. Over under is 51, so we go and get some points in this contest. Do you remember in Looney Tunes the massive chicken, the one that's like a boar, that one? That's how you say Harbaugh.
It's because it is Harbaugh.
But you said it normally. Then you normally say, and watch this back. Watch this back.
Harbaugh.
Yeah. Harbaugh.
Yeah, it is Harbaugh. You're not right on pronunciations all the time, Mr. Elder.
I'm just saying, you're a big chicken.
I've had enough of you.
Let's talk about football. As I say, the Ravens are 3 points favourites at the moment. They're coming off the back of a defeat to the Steelers, though, which is a rather big thing for them. They'll be looking to bounce back immediately. From a selection standpoint, we'll jump straight in with selections. Tom, I'll let you go first because you're going way left field on yours. Hopefully not actually left field with the plays.
Yeah, if it is left field, then I'll be cursing. Look, I didn't like betting either the handicap or money line here. I think it's going to be a defensive scrap. I would actually take the unders on the total points if you wanted to take one of those generic, first option bets. I think the under is probably the play here because it will be a scrap, in my opinion. I don't think they're going to go over 50 points, and the line's 51. So that would be my key out of those, three main bets that everyone looks at. Then I looked at player props. I was interested in J.K. Dobbins and Gus Edwards going back against their former team. Maybe they can both hit their rushing overs. But then, I don't know. I don't really like betting running backs in what could be a committee, albeit Dobbins obviously gets the majority share. On the other side of things, with Baltimore, I looked at Lamar Jackson. He could hit his rushing yards, but the line is relatively high. So I didn't want to recommend that either. And then I was like, well, we're covering this we're covering this game in a podcast. I'm going to have to put up a selection. Let's have a look at some rogue markets that people may not look at, the secondary markets. And then I found one I love. Over 3.5 field goals at 23-20 is my only play in Monday Night Football. Normally, I wouldn't bet this, especially after my What on Earth in the Sunday podcast, where I've said that kickers have been terrible this year. It doesn't really match up with this. However, I think it's going to be a defensive scrap. I think there's going to be a lot of moving the ball in the middle part of the field. They'll get to the red zone, and the defenses stand strong and stop the opposition offenses. Therefore, lots of field goals will be attempted. Hopefully, we'll get 4 field goals plus made in this game and land the bet. You look at the kickers for both of these teams. Cameron Dicker has attempted the 6th most amount of field goals in the league this year. He's been metronomic. He has missed just 2. He's 21 out of 23. He has a massive leg, along this season of 59 yards, but he is very good from 50 plus in general. He could even attempt a 60 plus and he'd probably make it. So I love the Dicker part of things for the Chargers. They also go to him a lot, as I say, 6th most in the league this year. On the other side, you've got Justin Tucker, held as the best kicker in the league for the last maybe 4, 5, 6 seasons. This year, not so good. He's only 16 from 22. He's missed 6, including several in the last couple of weeks. That being said, there's a lot of pressure on Justin now. Harbaugh came out this week in the press and said they're sticking with him. They're not going to look elsewhere. And it was kind of national news that Justin Tucker is now failing. Are they going to get rid of him? Are they going to keep him? They're going to keep him. Tucker now needs to repay that faith. I think he's going to do so. He's a guy that exceptionally thrives under pressure. He has a very good leg, as we all know. He barely even missed over the last 4 or 5 seasons. So you've got 2 really good kickers in this game, 2 defenses that stand strong in the red zone. I like over 3.5 field goals at 23-20. Odds against, good price in Monday Night Football.
Yeah, it's left field. I can't even say if I like or dislike it on that part, but I wish you the very best of luck regarding things. I just hope Justin Tucker sorts his stuff out because he's not been fantastic this year on a kicking side of things. I'm focusing a bit more conventional. I'm going to the anytime touchdown scorer markets. Now, say it all together, kids. Baltimore Ravens, what are they bad at? Yes, that's right. Defending against receivers. They've been bad for it for a while. George Pickens last week caught 8 passes for 89 yards. We saw what Jamar Chase did to them on Thursday Night Football a couple of weeks ago. Jamar Chase was a selection on this podcast as well. We had anytime touchdown scorer and to go over his yardage, and he blitzed that 264 yards and 3 touchdowns. Baltimore, since Mike McDonald left to go and coach Seattle, their defense has been terrible. They lost a few guys as well over the course of the last year. Patrick Queen is obviously in Pittsburgh, who beat Baltimore last week. But there was a song made up at the start of this year on one of our anti-post podcasts, and it was regarding a certain Lad McConkey, which I'm not going to sing it yet, but if he scores a touchdown this week, I promised Tom I would score. I will sing.
No. You're not getting away with it that easy. When you put up McConkey, you have to sing the McConkey song.
Is it a precursor? It's not a celebration. It's a good luck song.
Exactly that, yeah.
Right, I'm going to change my selection to Quentin Johnson. Right. Oh, lad, you're so fine, you blow my mind. McConkey.
Oh, yeah.
McConkey.
Oh, yeah.
I prefer McConkey as in the hokey cokey. I'm going to be honest.
You try singing that, go on.
Oh, the lad McConkey.
Okay,
oh, like the lad McConkey.
Yeah. Okay, fine.
Out,
Either's good. Either's good.
Is it touchdown?
No,
Boy, I
can you
don't know.
stop
I've
that?
lost, I've lost
You're
it. I've
hurting
lost
us.
it. It
Yeah.
needs work, but I will bring that in. I will bring that in. But Lad McConkey's having a pretty productive rookie season. He's turning into the one in LA. He's been the one regards to yardage the last couple of weeks. Quentin Johnston's having a very good year, which is something that not many people would have said before the start of this season because he was absolutely terrible last year. But he's working things out as well. And this Chargers offense, just in general, is very good. Now, their running game is very strong, and that's where the majority of touchdowns are coming. But Lad McConkey is their go-to guy. In the red zone, he's had 6 targets, 5 catches. 3 of them have been touchdowns, 83.33% catch rate. And then inside the 10, his stats are exactly the same. All his red zone targets have come inside the 10. 6 targets, 5 catches for 3 touchdowns. I think he can get another one in this spot. I think they're going to be looking at him whenever they get into the red zone. I think they're going to be absolutely fine in doing that as well because you can move the ball on this Baltimore defense. Justin Herbert might have to throw the ball maybe more than he has done, albeit even with that, they are beginning to let Justin Herbert throw the ball a little bit more. And as I say, McConkey, he's coming off the back of a big week. I know he didn't find the end zone against Cincinnati, but he had 9 targets, 6 catches, and 123 yards. I think McConkey is set for a pretty big spell. He's got some good games coming up. He's got Atlanta next week. He's got Tampa Bay coming up, and he's got New England as well in the not too distant future. I think Lad McConkey is about to start to go very big. I think he gets a touchdown this week, and we're both going odds against Tom because Lad McConkey is 7-4 anytime touchdown.
Yeah, 2 good prices for our selections there. They're both a little bit left field, I suppose. Mine more so than yours, though. I don't, like you don't love mine. I don't love yours in this spot. I think it's going to be a scrap. I really do. I don't think there's going to be many touchdowns, and to be honest, I think any touchdowns in this game will be on the ground. But that being said, maybe McConkey can get in, I don't know, 5-yard out route or something similar to that. You know, he's a guy he's basically like a better Wes Welker at this stage of his career.
Wow.
Not Wes Welker when he was at his prime, but
Okay,
at this stage, he's a better Wes Welker. Maybe, Julian Edelman, kind of Beasley kind of esque.
White slot guy.
That's very agile and can make insane cuts. Yeah,
fair enough. But Lad McConkey, it is for myself. Tom going for the overs on field goals, over 3.5. That is our look at Monday Night Football. Leave a like down below, leave a comment down below. What do you think is going to happen on Monday Night Football? Thank you very much for watching this, and hopefully also our Sunday Night Football. Nope, just Sunday in general preview, along with Thursday night. Leave a like, subscribe, comment down below. We might do more of these, Tom. I like it.
Depends if we get winners this week, mate.
Yeah, winners this week, and show love down below. That's how you get another Monday Night Football preview going forward. But that's us done on our Turf and Touchdowns special. It's been a long week of football. We look forward to talking to you again on next week's Thursday night game. Until then, stay safe, look after other.